You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. Good day, good morning, grand rising to everyone that will be viewing in, to everyone that will be viewing the playback. What's up, people? What's up, what's up, what's up? What's going on with y'all on this TGIF? You see the title of the video? Close the door on them. That's right. Close the door on them. Yeah, you gotta close the door on them. Close the door on these folks, y'all. Close the door on those who are wicked, who are in sin, don't want to repent. Close the door on them. I'm going to show you something that happened in Florida. I'm going to show you something that happened in Florida. We have another series we need to talk about. We have another series we need to talk about that recently happened in Florida, where you had a woman unalive her husband. Close the door on these wicked relationships. Close the door. Make moves. Get out of that environment if you could afford it. Close the door. Without further ado, let's get to it. And good day to you, Mrs. Edwards, and Mr. Edwards, good day to you as well. Please, come on, hands up, you get that shot. Man, back up. You'll never believe what this Florida mom is accused of doing while her children were in the house.
I want to hear your side of the story. I want to get it from you because you have a right to tell me what's going on.
I just couldn't do it anymore.
So what brought this mom to her wits' end? We'll take you inside that Florida interrogation room where you'll learn the motive behind this shocking crime. Thanks for joining us on Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner. Coral Springs, Florida is reportedly known for being a family-friendly town. But what happened at one local home isn't family-friendly at all, because what this mom did had her son calling the cops on her for what she did to his dad.
You got to close the door on these wicked relationships, y'all. If you're in a relationship with a woman, close the door on her. We're going to talk about the men the following week, ladies and fellas. However, we got to deal with these ladies because there's a lot of women committing a lot of crimes, and there's a lot of ladies crashing out more than ever before. A lot of ladies is crashing out more than ever before. It is becoming more wild, y'all. This Florida mom out there in Coral Springs, Florida, decided to unalive her husband. She crashed out on her husband and unalived him. They don't play that in Florida or anywhere in particular. This is crazy. This happened this week, y'all. Let's continue.
And where do you think he is when he's out, when he's supposed to be working? Do you have any confirmation that that's true, or?
I found out about someone, which is why we were in separate rooms.
Before we get more into that,
So she found out when they was in separate rooms, he's talking to someone else. And she's assuming that he's dealing with someone else. And that gave her the reason to unalive him. If you think he was messing around, then why you stayed around? Because you're an entity. You're a deity, excuse me. Entity is the men. Deity is the woman. You're a deity. You are a deity. You didn't care for your husband. You didn't care for the kids. You didn't care for the animals they're supposed to take care of. You think he was messing around. Y'all was in separate rooms for a reason. Because you needed some space and some air to get your thoughts clear because he saw something in you, and it jumped right back into you, brung other legions, and unalived this man. Because you was not secure about yourself. Let's go.
Let's go back to Labor Day weekend 2024. Usually a time free from work, barbecue, soaking in that last bit of summertime before.
So this is Labor Day 2024. So this just recently been reported, the update. This happened in 2024 Labor Day, okay? Coral Springs, Florida. Let's go.
All rolls in. According to Coral Springs police, the Malcolm family was planning for a Labor Day barbecue until the sounds of loud bangs rang throughout the house. That prompted a 14-year-old boy to call police.
Open the door, let me see your hands. Come out. Where's your dad? Where's the... Where's mom at? Where's mom? Come on. Coral Springs police, come outside! Coral Springs police, come outside! Uh-oh. Coral Springs police, come outside! Coral Springs police! You're in the house, come outside! Wow. Where's your mom at? Where's mom at?
What you didn't hear, because YouTube guidelines, was the sound of another gunshot. So just moments ago, you saw on your screen the twin sons of Denise and Rohan Malcolm leave the home, only their faces were redacted. One of the boys called 911 after hearing loud bangs. They were reportedly so loud he could hear them while listening to music with his headphones on.
Wow.
When he ran to his parents' bedroom, his mom Denise reportedly had a gun in her hand, while his dad was suffering from a gunshot wound to the shoulder. So when police arrived, they were calling for Denise to come out. Then another shot was fired.
I got shot fired inside the house. Shot fired. Hey, police! Give me a shield. Anybody got a shield? There's a female inside. The mom is still inside. Police! Come on, Jack!
Could you imagine being a teenager, a young man, young lady, and you have this monster of a mother who decides to unalive your dad because she thinks that he's messing around? She allowed that demon. She became a deity. She had premeditated his murder. And you're going to have simps out here. You're going to have simps. You're going to have these simps out here protecting her. She needs to be protected. She's a queen. She is the Mother Earth. No, there's a lot of lady monsters. We know there's men that are monsters. There's a lot of monstrous women out here. And this is why you have to take your time, fellas, who you're going to procreate with. You can't just be putting in a woman. Yes, we're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. That doesn't give you the right to be fruitful and multiply with these monstrous women. These monstrous women, let them be with the other entities. Don't be cupcaking. Oh, she's pretty. She look good. She a demon. She a witch. She's a itch. She's an HR. Because a lot of them be looking pretty, be looking like they got all their stuff together. They be the mad crazy ones. She's a man eater. She wanna take your soul right now. She wanna take your soul right now. She's a man eater. She wanna take your soul and send it to hell with her, cause she's going to hell. Some of these ladies love hell, y'all. They don't want peace. These ladies don't want peace. Majority of these ladies don't want peace, fellas. Let's go. Jeez. They don't play out here in Florida. They don't play out here in Florida. They get up. They're up.
Who's inside? Who's got a gun? Who's got a gun? Hands. Back her up. Pump her up. Pump her up. She's up or something. They call people and they need someone to grab her. Pump her up.
He said cuff her up.
Anybody else inside the house?
Cuff her up. Cuff that demon up.
Yeah, two of them came out.
Cuff that demon up.
Sir, somebody hurt here.
If you come into Florida, make sure all your credentials, all your stuff is together. Make sure everything's together when you come down here to the Sunshine State. They very, very strict. You see how them Florida officers came on the scene? They got to make sure they protected, the parameters on point, and that hostile, especially in Coral Springs, that's a big time area. Coral Springs, Florida, you got to have serious money to live in Coral Springs. So she was trying to basically, she premeditated his murder. She unalived him. She had an epiphany. She never trusted him. She never believed in him. She had children with him. You got ladies that can have kids with you and still don't believe in you. I'm not saying that there's not women out there that's not into you and love you like they love their children because y'all had children together. There's a lot of women that's willing to sell their children to go around messing around with another man. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, regardless of the culture. Oh yeah. It's a lot of nasty, demonic, deity women out here. Just like these deity dudes out here trying to mess up women that's on point. You got a lot of deity women that's trying to mess men up that's on point. This is why you guys that's on point, you got to get with a woman on point. Listen and listen well. You got to get with a woman that's on point like you, fellas. If you on point like you say you are, you should not be getting with these deity monster women. I don't care. It feels so good going up inside of her. Okay. You got kids with her. Next thing you know, she has an epiphany. She don't trust you because she don't trust herself. She don't believe in herself, so she don't definitely believe in you. Next thing you know, you on the news and I'm reporting it. Floridian Rollo reporting the news. A man unalive because he wanted to give it to her good. He felt good going inside of her. And she plotted to unalive you like that black widow spider. You know the black widow spider allow you to have sex with them? What happens to the male spider when they have sex with the black widow spider? What's the percentage of them being alive? Ooh. You getting in there. Yeah, it feels good. Forget what Rollo say. I'm going to get me one of these crazy women. Yeah, I'm going to get it in with her. I'm going to have kids with her too. Yeah. I'm going to just go in. I ain't listening to him. She giving it up to me. Don't know the black widow spider being in the gutter. The black widow spider be in the gutter in these strange areas, huh? And then the tarantula, or these other male spiders, I'm gonna put it in, yeah. And then you know she kill him. We're gonna get that in a second. I'm gonna show you something better than I can tell you. Cause y'all forgot how class is, don't y'all? I don't wanna listen to that, so I'm gonna swipe because I'm trying to get some attention from these women. One female is out. We're making announcements at the door. We have units in the back. 10-4. Hold the air. We're making entry. 10:33 traffic. What? Hold on a second, y'all. It's weird. This is acting weird. Okay, there we go.
Okay, this detainee was right now. Okay, check it out. What's going on? All the way inside.
This is wild, y'all. This is wild.
That subject down was 52-year-old Rohan Malcolm. And according to the conversation on the police radio, it was a targeted shot.
Looks like one to the head.
10-4, one to the head.
Hey guys, do me a favor. Get inside for right now. Find shelter. Yeah.
This is crazy, y'all.
Go inside your house. Go inside the house.
And real quick, I want to tell you about this free app called Upside that gets you cash back on daily essentials like gas.
94, 38, 46 round.
Here we go.
Jen, I think you should bring it out further. I think you should bring it out further. Look, you can bring it right here. Wrap it around this tree and go around. Come. Bring it. Wrap it around this
This
tree.
is wild, y'all. This is some wild stuff.
10-4.
Put it back on the 38 on the right.
Ma'am, do you have a license on it?
10-4. It's in my phone.
Yo, and the crazy thing about it is, they be speaking so soft, right? They be so soft spoken after they done unalive their own husband. They be speaking so soft. You gotta read between the line of how they speak, y'all. Not what they say, how they speak. Because it's something that gives it away when they speak like that. Man, she premeditated this dude, man. He didn't even see it coming. He didn't even see it coming.
Yeah, it's in my phone. What's your name?
Oh, French up.
Can you spell it for me?
On the 35 now.
D-E-N-I-S-E. Do you have a middle name? Can you spell it for me? N-I-C-O-L-E. Your last name? Spell it for me. M-A-L-C-O-L-M. What's your date of birth?
6479.
6479.
Can you have my voice called out?
We'll let you know when we'll be going on with this.
So she's about 44. No, she's about 45. Maybe going on. So she turned 46 because I'll be 47 this year. So she turned 46. So when she did this when she was 42, 43, because it's happened in 2023. We're in 2025. So yeah, she did this at about 42, 43 years old, around there. This is crazy, y'all. Anyway, let's go.
Last is going to be Malcolm. Mike Alpha Lima, Charlie Oscar Lima Mike. First is going to be Denise, Delta Echo November, India Sierra Echo. Middle initial is going to be November, DOB 0604 1979, Black female.
Wow.
Yeah.
She moving around and stuff like that.
She's calm.
Just keep an eye on her. Yep, keep an eye on her. You can check on her, say, hey, are you okay? And then that's it. Just make sure she's good back there.
The only thing she asked was about the kids.
You can tell her that the kids are with us.
Yeah.
They're safe.
Yeah.
That's nothing else.
Pretty take off.
Huh?
Let's take off.
Now the children's gonna have to pick up the pieces, knowing that their dad is unalive by their monstrous mother. There's deity. They're gonna have to pick up the pieces unless they got other family of support that's of importance will help out with the kids. You know, because Coral Springs is a good area, y'all. You got to have serious money to live in Coral Springs. You got to have serious paper. We talk about Miami all the time. We talk about certain parts of the Florida, Clearwater, and places like that. However, you got to have serious paper to live in Florida. The point of this talking situation is that these ladies are crashing out, super crashing out. They super crashing out, y'all. And you think everything is going great in these houses, man. It be more crazier than the hood sometimes. It be more crazier than the hood, man. Telling you, man, it be crazier more than the hood. So what this goes to show you is no matter how much you do and how much you got going on, you got to make sure you ain't got an enemy of your own household, man. These ladies are super crashing out, fellas, ladies. You might know a woman that you cool with. You got to make sure she cool with you. She might crash out on you. And call you all types of stuff. She don't even care about the children. If she did, she would not unalive her husband. All she had to do is say, okay, I don't trust you. I don't trust myself being around you. Let me just move on. And if you could rekindle, you could rekindle if it needs be. However, she was insecure with herself, and that led to this man's, situation. He saw the signs. He just didn't pay attention. I don't know why. Men don't pay attention to the signs, man. Boy. Let's go.
I just got her name.
From there, Denise wasn't free to go, but thankfully her sons were safe. But obviously, you want to know what happened. So she was taken down to the police station and Mirandized. And y'all know how interrogations go. First step, it's the softer questions. Learn about the suspect, get the background info, that type of stuff.
Is it your ex-husband?
Not my husband.
But you're separating. Is that correct? You were getting a divorce. Your son told me you were getting a divorce. You hadn't gotten it yet, though. I just wanted to clarify.
So the son was aware of them getting divorced. So that explains that's why she assumed he's messing around. No, he just saw the red flags with you. And he didn't get enough time to take you serious of unalive him. I believe she told him that she might end up doing it. Or she showed it through her actions. He just didn't take it serious. Guys, you cannot play around at the same time. The man saw something in her that wasn't his wife. And instead of him just letting her have everything and then deal with the proceedings from afar, he decided to keep her around and keep the place. Sometimes you got to just give the woman the place. I know you work hard, you got the place, and you're not trying to give it to her. Let the entity have it. And work on trying to get your children out of that environment. Because in the state of Florida, you have more of an opportunity as a father, if you're moving correctly, to get your kids out of those toxic, situations with the moms. Let's continue. Let's go. Be mindful who you lie with. It could cost you your life.
You got a good kid, by the way. He's a great kid. He really is. He told me a little bit about the history with you guys.
Uh-oh.
Look at me up.
She don't want to hear
A
it.
little bit about the history.
She don't want to hear it.
Go through that. Okay, honestly, nobody should have to deal with somebody betraying them on a constant basis. He also told me you guys were living separately in the house. How long has that been going on?
Separately, year and a half.
So you've been living in two different rooms for a year and a half. Not before that?
Not before that.
Uh-oh.
'Cause you
Uh-oh.
wasn't sure. Yeah.
So if they lived in a room separately for a year and a half, then why he ain't have another spot to go to? Something occurred in the house for him to be unalive. I'm not excusing for him to be unalive. No, I'm not excusing her to unalive him. Something there for her to do it. So they've been in separate rooms for a year and a half. Let's continue.
He didn't even know you had a gun. He didn't even know you owned guns. He was like, I've never seen him shoot before. I was making mine down.
The detective is doing a great job of architecting her to get her comfortable to spill the beans. We got to understand that and understand that. The thing, though, is that if he didn't know she had weapons, then he's not doing his homework. What do you, man, what do dudes don't be thinking clearly, man? You don't be thinking clearly, man. Y'all be sleeping on these ladies, man.
Like that, so I'm guessing which one weird like that. Did you just buy that? No.
Maybe a year ago.
Oh, you had that long?
Uh-oh.
Just kept it from the kids for their safety?
Yes.
Okay.
You see what she said? She got the gun as soon as they've been in separate rooms. So she premeditated the situation into the divorce proceedings. What took so long to get the divorce going on, I don't know. She trying to get that, whatchamacallit, she was trying to get that insurance policy. Yeah, that's what it was. He didn't got her, he was smart enough to not to put her in the insurance policy. When she finally found out that she was not on the insurance policy, that's what threw her off more than him not dealing with her anymore. She was not on the insurance policy. The kids are, so the children gonna be good. She gonna be doing serious time. She wasn't on, he took her off the insurance policy. Because once you divorce the woman, she no longer is entitled to your insurance policy. Now, some states, I don't know if it's true, some states allow your ex-wife, your ex-baby moms, if something were to happen to you, the kids, of course, get their cut if the kids is in the insurance policy. However, your ex could get something, and let's say you marry another woman, your ex could get something in certain states. This is crazy, man. I say more so the Ibarasi states. Let's continue.
You want to talk to him? We can talk to him. I'm Jerry, by the way. You're talking to him. I'm Jerry. Like, I know he's a good-looking guy.
Just got this new kick around growing my hair out like your son, so it's like...
Yeah, you can tell it's my distinct.
I'm the young one.
I'm the young one. When were you born?
Huh?
What year were you born?
79.
Oh, God, I'm still older than everybody. Oh, you young one.
I'll take it.
You're watching.
She's trying to get with the black detective. She's looking at the black detective, say, if you get me out of here, I'll give you some. I know you want me. She's looking at the black detective, so-called, let me just say the detective, and she's looking at him like, I want you. You know what I'm saying? I know you want me. You want this light skin, B-dub coochie. I know you want it. Even the Gentile officer, just because she's attractive doesn't mean that she ain't capable of doing crazy things.
Is that a smartwatch? Yeah. Okay. Can you do me a favor and get that thing for me? I just take it from you.
Is that connected to your phone?
Is that its own phone number?
No.
Okay. So I'll make sure can you shut those on? I don't know. Yeah, no, just leave it then.
Second step, make sure the trust is earned, then dig a little deeper.
So, your son didn't tell me if your husband was abusive. I'm just going to go out and say it. I'm trying to be as cordial as possible, but...
No, he wasn't physically abusive.
So you bought the gun a year and a half ago not to protect yourself from him?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago. I bought the gun.
Uh-oh.
Pawn shop.
What kind of gun gun was it again?
She got the gun, detective, because she was ready to unalive him. She was not on the insurance policy anymore. That's what it was.
Right.
380 or 38? Okay. And, it was, I saw it for half a second. It was a semi-automatic, right? So, it was a, what do you remember what kind it was? Because
Burrito?
I'm sorry?
Burrito? Burrito?
Burma?
Burrito.
Something like that.
Mm.
I think it's 38.
Have you ever shot before that you got that gun, or is this the first time you owned one?
The first time I went on. I've been to the range a couple times.
Yeah.
Third step.
She's been to the range a couple of times. She's familiar with weapons, officer. I know you're trying to get her comfortable so you can get right to it. We understand. We getting through it though. All right, let's continue.
When the time is right, you ask what happened.
I mean, we all pretty much know, but, you know, I want to hear your side of the story. I want to get it from you because you have a right to tell me what's going on.
It just stopped. It just couldn't do it anymore.
What made you upset?
We've been going back and forth. When I moved out, he kept saying, I'm going to take the kids away from them. It's better we stay together.
He got in fear of her taking the kids away. Look, dude, man, you deal with that another time. You could have still been here doing what you got to do. You in fear of losing your children, and she used that against you. The deity used that against you and unalive you sometime later, man. You had the funds to get out, man. Sometimes you just got to take it for what it is. Okay, I slept with her deity. I have children with her. Okay. Let me just figure out what I'm going to do to make sure I'm good. So later on, that I could, take care of my sons and go to the state. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you would have got your kids, man. However, you just didn't believe, man. Oh, let's just stay in the same place, bro. You're not doing anything with each other on certain frequencies, and you're talking to other women. She's not on the insurance policy. She has nowhere to go because you're doing most of the stuff. You asked for trouble, man, and you wasn't paying attention to the signs. Let's continue.
But I don't want to live like that.
So what happened tonight that made you, as you put it, snap?
Uh-oh.
Just the lies, the constant lies, the constant, you don't want me to move out, you don't want me to leave. You keep saying you want your family, but you don't because you keep doing what you're doing. So we're gonna do we're gonna have a family thing tomorrow because it's Labor Day. So we went to Sam's, we got meat, we got stuff, we're gonna
Like a cookout barbecue? Okay. When did you do that today?
yeah. I came back and all of a sudden
We will do a continuation of this video as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm about to get ready to be on the road and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for a part 2 to this. I got to cover the other 2 stories. So, I'm going to get back to this. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You got to take this serious. You know what I'm saying? You got to take this serious, fellas. And ladies, be mindful of the friends you claim are friends. Are they really friends? Or are they using you as an alibi to scheme and get you caught up in something you had nothing to do with. Guilty by association. Fellas, be mindful of the guys you're interacting with. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what this guy talking about in real time. Anyway, all praise to the Most High. Y'all be safe out there. Brown royalty to the people, we the business. Mrs. Edwards, Mr. Edwards, and shout out to those who's viewing. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming through, liking the video, and also supporting the platform by liking and sharing. So with that said, if you supported the Cash App, I appreciate it. You know, if anything, I'll shout you out in the next video. I'm out. Peace.